The Ray Holtzman Award honors achievement in sports other than baseball. But this year we honor achievement both on and off the field. Our winner is Hannah Perryman, who last spring finished her college softball career at the University of Missouri St. Louis. Finish, though, is really too neutral a word because Hannah's record as a pitcher is almost beyond belief. In 2013, her freshman year, Hannah threw 21 complete games and 10 shutouts. Once she threw a no-hitter, twice she struck out 18 batters, and she led all NCAA Division II pitchers in strikeouts. Conference Pitcher of the Year, third team All-American. In her sophomore season, she again led Division II in strikeouts, 23 complete games, 10 shutouts, 3 no-hitters, 1 perfect game. Conference Co-Pitcher of the Year, second team All-American. As a junior, it gets better. 6 perfect games, including a 5-inning game in which she struck out all 15 opposing batters. Conference Pitcher of the Year, first team All-American. Finally, as a senior, 3 more no-hitters, 2 more perfect games, and again, a first team All-American. And she's a lefty. For her career, Hannah is the Division II record holder for perfect games with 9, career strikeouts, and strikeouts per 7 innings. But wait, there's more. When Hannah was in 5th grade, she found herself the target of a stalker, a girl 1 year older who had assaulted her at a neighborhood sleepover. The assailant threatened violence many times into Hannah's high school years, but secondhand, never the direct threat necessary for authorities to act. This was a legal void, a hole in the law. With reluctance but fortitude, Hannah decided to change the law. She reached out to an Illinois state senator and a state representative, and then, while still in high school, she testified before both houses of the Illinois state legislature. The bill giving people in Hannah's position the right to seek a no-contact order against a stalker, even without direct threats, passed both houses in May 2009, was signed by Governor Pat Quinn, and became law on January 1st, 2010. Still, Hannah's ordeal was not over. The direct threats so long dreaded finally came. An arrest was made and a plea deal arranged by which the assailant agreed to move away out of state. Those of us who write about sports sometimes use the phrase student athlete a bit carelessly, but in this case, it's barely adequate. Hannah was not only a student, she's a teacher, a role model, a conscience, dare I say it, a hero. Please help us congratulate the 2017 winner of the Ray Holtzman Award, Hannah Perryman.
Congratulations, Hannah. It was a pleasure to meet you earlier tonight. And let's start with your college career. And you think you're Bob Gibson or something with those numbers? 9 perfect games in college. Had to be a wonderful experience playing at University of Missouri St. Louis right here in town.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
What was that team like? And what was really your driving force? Obviously, you always wanted to be competitive. That started early. But what was that like in college?
It was fun. I mean, it's a little bit weird to think about, you know, when you look back and what you've done, but I think my teammates and my coaches definitely helped me out. My mom, who's sitting over there, you know. But yeah,
Yeah, you got a lot of support and had a lot of strikeouts. I was sitting next to John Mozeliak, and he was figuring out your strikeouts per innings pitched and left-handed thing, and so he's pretty excited about that. And that parlayed into you being the 37th draft choice in the Professional Women's Softball League. And tell us about that experience that you just started this season.
Yeah, well, that was really fun. I played in Akron, Ohio, got to play with my college coach. I traveled all over the country, got to play with the world's finest softball players, got to learn from them, got to kind of get that extra edge, you know. It was really cool.
Yeah, a great experience for you. And let me ask you about what Steve said, very poignant story of your life off the field and dealing with the stalking legislation. I'm curious how that experience, how softball has been a part of you getting through some of those difficult issues.
Yeah,
Softball was my rock, you know. Whenever she was out there, I was practicing. You know, it was my getaway, it was my escape, and, you know, taking all of that anger and putting it into striking people out and going at that batter kind of really helped.
And I assume you have a lot of pride in your being able to go to the legislature and making a difference.
Absolutely. You know, the detective that was actually on my case recently called me and said that a little girl was able to use the law that I had made or helped create, and it was just a really good, humbling experience to see, you know, that something that you go through, something so hard and rough, you know, can help other people.
Hannah Perryman, making a difference on the field and off the field. Congratulations.